Hey y'all, welcome to Priscilla's Kitchen. If you're tuning in for the first time, I'm so grateful you tuned in. My name is Priscilla Yomeda, and you are welcome to the right kitchen. In our kitchen, we cook and we teach you how to cook. I also, most important, simplify every complex recipe, make it very accessible for you, because my end goal is I want as many families as are possible, or even a single person, to get into their kitchen and cook. And so to do that, I make sure that every complex recipe is simplified. So today is Tuesday. Let's go meatless Tuesday. How about that, right? Still for some of us, we got to get a break. We got to give that meat a break, or give those animals a break, if you will. Okay, so today I'm making Asian-inspired farro salad. Farro is grains, and grain is a complex carb, and it's very good for you. It's an Asian grain, so you can't go wrong with it. But today we are going to funk it up so bad, I mean it, funk it up so bad that you will never miss those meats. Trust me on that. Okay, so if you're ready like me, let's go into the kitchen. I'll tell you what I do. When I buy grains, I buy like barley, farro, or you can buy quinoa. These are all complex carbs, and some of them higher in protein. So, but what I do is I just go ahead and parboil them, and I try to make sure that I keep it with a base flavoring. Like for instance, my Priscilla's house seasoning is what I typically use, and just salt to boil them. All I want is a little flavor to be eaten as is if I wanted to snack on it. But not enough to not define it more if I want to. You know what I mean? Like you want to give it a base to build on. So that's what I typically do with my grains. And so I parboil them and make them to cook them to al dente. Al dente is wet to the tooth. You don't want it to be too soft. That way, if I want to bake it, I can go that way. If I want to cook it further or eat it warm or hot, I can go for it. But today's own, we're going to be making a cold farro salad. And I'm telling you, and it's Asian inspired, so you can't go wrong. So stick with me and let's get cooking, all right? Hey everyone, welcome back to Priscilla's Kitchen. So let me go ahead and introduce the ingredient. This is farro, okay? Asian grain, this has been parboiled, okay? This is about 1.25 cups, okay? This is a meal for 3 of us, I and my 2 boys. Then I have snow peas here, okay? I have cherry tomatoes, ginger, garlic that I'm going to mince, mandarin orange. You know by now I cook with vegetable and fruits. So I have dry cranberries that I've already plumped in a small hot water, okay? I just soaked it in hot water for about 1 or 2 minutes and it was just perfect. Then I have cilantro here that I'm going to chop. We need some element of green. Because this is Asian-inspired salad, a farro salad, I have onions, I have sesame oil, a little bit. Then I have rice wine vinegar. Into this bowl, I'm going to make the dressing by combining rice wine vinegar, sesame oil. Now, I drained a little bit of my mandarin orange because I need the liquid, okay? So it's going to add element of sweetness to it without any sugar, okay? So then I'm going to mince garlic and ginger, put it together. When we come back, I'm going to show you how we're going to start with the dressing, okay? But in the meantime, let me go ahead and chop up the cilantro, mince my garlic, process my ginger, and some onions, and then I'll see you soon. All right, my friends, I am just halving our tomatoes, okay? I'm halving our tomatoes. And then I'm gonna go ahead and mince our garlic, just giving it a whack. I love garlic, but the key is it needs to be minced. You don't want to be chewing into no garlic while eating your farro. All right, this is sufficient. And then I'm gonna dump it in the bowl. In here, I'm gonna add the liquid, the mandarin orange liquid that is already sweetened. So it's a good thing because we don't need to add any sugar into this, okay? A little, about 1 teaspoon of sesame oil for a nutty flavor. And then I'm gonna add about 1 teaspoon of rice wine vinegar. And that's because we're gonna be using the zest of orange and lime. So we have enough citrus tangy flavor going on in there. For sure, pinch of salt. And then I'm gonna go ahead and zest in our ginger. I'm not even peeling it. So, and we need quite a lot of this. So this is not going to be cooked. So when you have a cold salad, the tip here is you need to always make sure that it's properly seasoned. I say slightly over seasoned, slightly. I'm not saying over salting, no, slightly over seasoned, because when meals are cold, the flavor profile in there is going to be dull. Okay, so in here I'm going to also add pepper. So I like my peppers freshly ground. Okay, no bland food in my kitchen, I promise you. And then you might say, that's a lot of pepper. Yeah, you know I like heat, right? If you don't like heat, that's okay. So now I'm zesting in lime. You don't want to get to the white too much, otherwise it becomes bitter. Okay, be careful. All you want is the green part of it, so that it's essential oil of every citrus is in their skin. Okay, and then what I'm gonna do is you don't want to ever roll your lime or lemon or any citrus before zesting. You want to zest before you roll it to cut, because if you do it to be too soft, it's not gonna, you won't get all your. Another way you can get this out is to pop it in the microwave for just a few seconds, and it will release all the juice. I don't want a lot of it, so I'm fine with this. So I took a zest of half lime, and then I squeezed out half of its juice. Okay, you see that? Oh man, it doesn't take a lot to cook good meal. It just takes you gathering the right ingredients. Okay, and then we're gonna check for seasoning. Can you imagine? Huh? I'm only gonna add a little bit of salt. Anybody who knows me know I love a lot of garlic. So then I'm gonna add our snap peas. I'm gonna add our grain, which is farro, and then I'm gonna add our tomatoes. At this point, you don't need the whisk, okay? What you need now is a spatula. And then I'm gonna add about 2 tablespoons of onions. I love raw onion. Don't ask me why, I don't know either. I just love it. Element of sweetness again, a dry cranberry that I plumped up with a little bit of hot water. And then here we go. Now, I'm not adding my mandarin orange until I have this of the cilantro chopped into it, okay? I use a little bit of the stem too. So I told you that whatever I put in the trash can, even the trash can won't want it. Because everything in the kitchen has a purpose. So don't throw things away. If you're very good at wasting, you can't be around me. Or I'll probably be harvesting whatever you have and you're throwing away. All right, I'll drop all of this into the same bowl. Did you notice? You don't have to labor in kitchen in order to eat, whether lunch or dinner. All right, so in here, I'm gonna zest in my orange. Why did I zest it now? I already have mandarin orange inside, right? So I'm trying to make sure that I harvest everything here fresh. So let's just say about 1 teaspoon. And if you like more, go for more. Now, if this meal was just for me alone, trust me, I would have added more. But I'm eating with my boys and I want them to eat, to join me in this No Meat Tuesday, okay? A meatless Tuesday. Can you see? If you look at it very well, even the farro, I'm not overdoing. I'm kind of using it as a condiment with tons of vegetable. So now I'm going to add our mandarin orange. Now, anybody who's been watching my video can then say, okay, I know you like textural difference. Which is it? My pea, look at it. This is, it's crunchy. Unbelievable. Can you see that? Who says? Listen, give those animals a break, okay? Stop meat every day. Hope you can see it. Can you see that? I'm gonna pour it in a plate so you can see it. Or how about we even pour a little more of or you know what? I can drop it whole. Who cares at this point, huh? Oh yeah. And I'm gonna add a little bit of salt more. So let me show you. Unbelievable. But I know. Can you see it? I hope you can see it. Here we go. Oh, let me use this. Lunch or dinner. Can you see that? Our Asian inspired farro. It does have feta cheese, and I know some might say, well, feta is not Asian ingredient. It don't matter. That's why you can bring any country into your food. But this is predominantly Asian inspired salad because it does have a lot of components of, the Asian, like the sesame oil, okay? Ginger, garlic, right? I don't even know who came up with Asian ingredients. These are found everywhere. But you know what? You know what I mean? That's what it is. Now here we go.